Hey guys, so I'm going to record this quick video to go over what happened during the week on both gold and NAS. So I'm going to go with gold first, go to the 4-hour time frame, and then let's find Monday. So we can just start from Monday. So I believe this was Monday, yeah, okay. So Monday, price is bullish, so obviously I'm looking for buys, so I need to go to the 4-hour time, 1-hour time frame, see if there's anything obvious on the 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame is clearly trending up, bullish. I don't see personally any setup there to take a buy, so I need to keep going down until I see anything that makes sense. 30-minute looks like it's trending up. Prior to the New York session, I had this level that was broken, except I still don't see a setup. So then I go to the 15, see if there's any setup. And then the 15 obviously looks more clear. This is an SNRC2, which is a continuation. So this pattern right here is called an SNRC2. It's one of the patterns I taught you guys. And then you can see price respected this level here and then continued to go up. So that was the trade for Monday. So this was a good trade. Now let's go and reset. Let's see if anything for Tuesday. Just delete this. Let's go to Tuesday. So Tuesday is here, and price looks like it's in a pullback phase. So let's go to, price is obviously still bullish, but let's take a look at the 1-hour time frame and see. And the 1-hour time frame is still bullish, but price was pulling back. So there was no buy setup this day that was in session. So this day was skipped. So now we go to Wednesday. Wednesday, same thing. Price had created a breakout. So I'm looking for buys on Wednesday. This was Wednesday, but as you can see, there was no clear, obvious setup for a buy. When it looks like this, I don't even bother going to the lower time frames because I already know that, I mean, you can go and look at the lower time frame. You can see there's no buy setup. Yeah. Nothing obvious. So if there's nothing obvious, you just basically go to the next day. So next day was Thursday. Prior to the New York session, looks like price was trending up. So I'm looking for buys. I go to the 1-hour. Price is bullish on the 1-hour, so I'm looking for buys. I don't see any setup here, so I need to drop down. What I notice is that price had a QMR. So this was a good setup. So you have the low, high, lower low, higher high, and then price came back and then went up. So that was a good setup for Thursday. So just Monday and Thursday for gold. Let's see if anything happened on Friday. Friday, price was in a pullback phase. So you could trade the pullback once price shifts. So price shifted bearish here, and I believe around this level there was an entry, but there was no closing price respected yet. This one here, yeah, but price never came back and tapped it. So this was basically a missed trade. Totally fine, happens. So now let's go to NAS. Start at the 4-hour time frame. Let's delete everything. Same thing, start on Monday. So Monday was somewhere over here. I think this was Monday. Monday, yeah. So overall price is bearish, you can see on the 4-hour. It's just pretty much stuck in between this range. So when price is stuck in between the lower high and lower low, that's when I focus at the CMP. So you're going to use the CMP to determine your direction most of the time, especially with NAS. So and I always wait for the 5 o'clock candle to close to see where price is at. So price was right here. So I'm looking for buys. And then price is bullish at the CMP, but I believe there was no setup here to take a buy. Yeah, there was no obvious buy setups. So Monday was no good. So Tuesday, we wait for Tuesday. So Tuesday, obviously price is bearish. I had this breakout level here and this level here. I chose this level here. I'll show you why. If I go to the 1-hour time frame, You can see it's a QMR. So you have the high, low, higher high, lower low. Price came here, tapped it, went down, and then obviously found support and then continued to go up, but still a good setup. The only thing is this setup was outside of trade time. So I will take these trades personally, even though I don't necessarily like to because I like to manage it. But if it's obvious, then I'm going to take the trade. So to me, this was obvious. So this was a good trade for Tuesday, QMR. So let's go back and let's go to Wednesday. Let's see what happened Wednesday. Where's Wednesday? Wednesday's here. So same thing. Wednesday, price had a bullish breakout here. I think this was Wednesday. Let me just double check. Sorry. So go to here. So, yes, this is Wednesday. So this was the breakout level. Just the guys kind of recap. Price created, prior to the New York session, price created a bullish breakout. So I was expecting price to come back to this area to continue to go up. But then I go to the 1 hour time frame. I need to see if there's any setup. So what I saw was an SNRC1. So this level here. This level is resistance in the same level as a rally-based rally. This is an SNRC1. So I was expecting price to come back to this level and go up. That's exactly what happened. Price was obviously trending up as well. So that was basically what happened for Wednesday. It was an SNRC1 pattern on the 1 hour time frame. So go to the 4 hour, reset. Let's see what happened on Thursday. This was Thursday. So prior to the New York session as well. Oops, price was bullish. Go to the 1 hour. Let's just see. So, yep, this was on Thursday. So same level as this OHLC. Go to the 4 hour. See what I'm talking about? Sorry. This OHLC was in line with this breakout level. So if you go to the 1 hour time frame, it's in the same line as this break and retest level here, right? So this is where I set my pending order at this level here. Then price tapped it, went up, and then obviously it went down, but that's okay because it still worked out. So that was a good trade. Personally, I took that. And now I'm looking for Friday. So Friday, price is obviously bearish. Price came all the way down here. When price closed during the New York session prior, it was all the way up here. So personally, I would just be following CMP. This was the last lower high on the 1 hour. So if price wants to go up, it has to break that. I just refine it to lower time frames. So this was the lower high. And you can see that price shifted bullish once it broke it. And then this is the lower high here for the 15 minute. And then you can see as soon as price broke it, price shifted bullish, right? So setup was found on the 15. It's a break and retest, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now for this, I would refine it. So you see all these wicks here. This basically tells me that there's another level inside here that price needs to refine to. So I just basically refine it to the apex. Same thing, wait for closing price, and then closing price came in here. And then if you go to 15 minute, you can see it looks more clear. It's just basically price trending up, right? You're just following the flow, right? So yeah, so that's basically all that happened. This was Friday, so I hope that makes sense. Just pretty simple. You're just basically following price, following the flow, and making sure things make sense and line up. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Thanks.